All right, look at this place. It's an incredible blind from the other side. And of course, that behind it has a place to sit, right? Look at this one. And behind me is looking like something special. So look at here. This one is just like, it's just literally put in there and this one's pushed against it. Now, I got noises in here. There's noises here. And I wonder why, because this looks like more like a Bigfoot world to me. Let's see. Whew. I have paid the price for this spot. So I left that incredible area I was filming to come here. It's so active in here, it's almost crazy with the ground. See this forest? This is kind of what I like. Look at this. Over and over, I show you that. You guys, it's a giant clothesline. It's too parallel. Look at this place. Look at this. So it's on the corner. Again, aspens. Over there. Not interested. I want to follow this forest. Look at this. I'm on the outside. You got nothing except the beginnings of where they want to, keep you from coming in. And here, it just transforms into this amazing forest. Let me look around. Look at this walkway. You gotta be here for this one. The stepping on there is amazing. This has become part of the ground for being stepped on. Look. Giant stump, it's just not even existent in the middle because it just gets walked on by them all the time. This is a Bigfoot world. I mean, it's a world of Sasquatch. Every single thing you see in here is Bigfoot. Okay, I don't want to hear from anybody marking that everything's Bigfoot. Yeah, guess what? Everything is Bigfoot where I go. You come out here with me and walk around, and when we get back in the car, you tell me the same thing. I'll bet you $1 million you won't tell me the same thing. Even if I was really going to give you $1 million, you would tell me the truth because it's that crazy. You'd be like, I have to give up the $1 million because he's right. That's exactly what would happen. I could do it to anybody, anywhere, anytime. Just take a walk with me. Anybody. I just gotta, I've thought about that, but like taking a big naysayer in, like someone's like cousin or something that's willing to do it. And I don't think it's a good idea to bring them in here. Look at the structure. Okay, so you got another wallow. It's so obvious. With an incredible giant structure. With a bend, look at the bend. It's always the same. It never changes. Wind would change everything. Wind doesn't make walkways and poop and crush logs on the way out from stepping on it like that. Look at this place. Oh my God, do I need a name for this place? Prescott World. I did Dunbar World. Dad, no one wanted to watch Dunbar Universe. It was incredible there. It just, you name something, it's all in the name. Even my own subscribers, unless they see a name that they think it's interesting, they don't even click on it. If I put it like X City, they don't want to see it. They don't realize it's like an amazing video. You guys stop judging a book by its cover. Every one of my videos is going to be amazing, I promise. And I'm not bragging, it's just that the Sasquatch is filming you these videos, not me. They're in control of my brain and this camera. Maybe not always my words, but they just ignore me. Look at the camera. This is what they want you to see. Over and over and over. Until we figure out something. Look at that teepee structure right there, right in front. Look at that. That's amazing. Look, do you notice something? Not a sound. sound. When I first came in, I had frolicking birds. I came deep enough into their world. I'm miles up here. Without exaggerating, okay? And everything stopped. Because they fall back and I keep going, you know what I mean? So now they're starting to get aggravated because I'm just pushing and pushing and pushing. And now everything's quiet because they're probably staying in place. When they're not going to whistle when they're in place. They're going to be where they can move and stuff like that. Because if they, God forbid I heard a whistle, I started running towards it, So they never do that if they're in place just waiting for me to pass. Look at the teepee structure. Hope that comes up on the picture. X behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like we were saying before, if wind did that stuff, we know, look, everyone that's watching this video knows it doesn't, but if it did, it wouldn't make the trails underneath them, it wouldn't make the piles of pine cones, and it wouldn't make the same exact thing over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? That's the problem with people. They see one picture, he's like, how do you know that's Bigfoot? He doesn't realize that I've filmed the same structure probably hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. Without exaggerating. You know what I mean? These people, the ignorance goes so deep. It's almost painful. That's why I just need to get away. I cannot be associated with like some dude that like, just doesn't understand this. Like mainstream people that, that shun us and they're the ones that do it. I'm not segregating people, but I need to be separate from these people. And that's why I'm hiding out up here, you guys, in an RV and separating myself from the world because I can't, it doesn't work. When you deal with that kind of negativity in those people and you come out here, it doesn't work. I got to be out here pure of mind. And I am, by the way, okay? I mean, the most I've ever been. And I'm working on it more and more every day, as a Christian even, am I ever going to be perfect like my parents? No, but, I think in my own special way, maybe. Look, so crazily blatant. He stepped right there because it was a old log. He sunk right in. It's a footprint. There's no doubt about that one. Wow. Now, I'm not even jumping into the structures. Like, I'm not even going over here. Oh, we do have some pine cones. Little one. Another one, little one. See the little guys. There's another eating spot there. Another one there that was older. One here, older. All right, give me a second. There's a transition here. I want to push through that and just take a look. All right, so I'm turning the camera on early because I walked through this transition, right? It's like, I don't know, 200-300 yards. I said that to you right down there, way down there. Came through. You can see that everything that's done in here is from them, but it's not too crazy, right? And then you get to the next spot. Why isn't all that happening right here? And the next spot is looking like it's something good. So I wanted to turn around early. Remember, this is just us walking through the woods. Do I want to impress you with my video? Absolutely. Sitting right on structures. Whew. Look how decorated the stump is. Yes, but because I want you to enjoy them, it makes me feel good. Like, if everyone was like, Mark, your videos suck, there's that again. Look, I just do this. But it's not about that. It's about just having everybody here. We're all normal, just regular people hanging out together. I'm not trying to put on a TV show for you. But I've been told that this is better than a TV show by a lot of people, so that's great. I got the pine cone eating station. Big time. Watch this. Okay, so you have this. Pine cones with pine cones still there. This is just a little one sitting there. Pine cones. There's even a hole where they used to have a bunch, and they ate most of them. Pine cones. I'm talking about, you guys, this is like now. Okay, I swear to God, like now. Like they just left. Pine cones. You see the color? Here's old pine cones. Okay? There's the new pine cones. 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 Look at that. I'm pretty sure I have proven, I'm not the first one to say this, but I think I've proved it beyond what anybody has on video, because I can show it over and over and over. And I think that's what makes a good researcher, you guys, is, you know, and I consider myself more of an explorer, but we'll just use the word researcher, is someone that can produce over and over and over and over and over and over and over the same exact things in different parts of an area and different parts of the country. I mean, you saw what I did in Maryland. It was unbelievable. Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia. Anybody within the sound of my voice that lives there, please go out in the forest. I mean, you just drive near one and you'll see this. You'll see this kind of thing. They a lot of times I notice they do there, they like to split their X's. So you see this one? This is one of the most undeniable X's they do here. Because of this, you see, this one comes out front. Look, that's been moved. And I don't know how, because that is so tight. It was right there. It used to be right there. I put it back. I fixed it. Maybe you guys want to hire me. Look, out front, in the back. Those are the most undeniable X's. It's very rare you'll ever see one of those. I have seen one or two in pictures people sent me, and they had no idea. You know, they just didn't, they were so impressed with looking at the X, they didn't even think about this part. You know, the this is in front, this is in back, and it completely locked it in. I had to pull with all my might to get that off. Look at this. So the most undeniable, most incredible X's are those right there. And they all do them the same way, and they're in different regions, like different, they don't know each other. Let's put it that way. Yeah, they speak the same language. It's like us, you guys, a lot of you, I don't know a lot of you, but we talk the same. Some of you have funny southern accents and stuff like that, but otherwise we talk the same. Hey y'all. I'm kidding, I love southern accents. I have a lot of cousins in Houston, and they're all, especially my Aunt Connie. She's so Houston. Hi, Aunt Connie. Yeah, Aunt Connie, if you ever watch my videos, that would be great. I'd really appreciate it. Look at that X. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm waiting for the day. We got a Black Hawk coming in. I'm waiting for the day where they just stop right on top of me. The ropes come down. I can't wait for that. Like, listen, you can't be here. I'd be like, no, you can't be here. This is my spot. They don't want you here. Look. Blatant. Look at this, you guys. Fresh perch. I mean, it's like I told you, it was right now. I was looking at those pines over there. Look how new everything is. It's because the summer just started. They're right here. One. Look at the disturbances here. 2, 3. Big time disturbed. X's everywhere. Look at that. That's the X I was just showing you. It's actually meant to be looked at from this side, which is strange because here's the next transition. Do I have time? Look at these burnt totem poles. I tell you, this Black Hawk is not leaving the area. He's coming right at me. What are the chances of that? No way. You guys, how could he be above me? So I don't know how well the camera can hear that. He did pass me. He was like over there hovering around. I kind of ignored it and kept talking. Look at this stump. Look how decorated that is. Triangle on top, not to mention like 1,000 little sticks and whatever else is going on. He stopped again. He keeps changing directions. Turn my cell phone off. I doubt he's out here because of me, but there's no one else up here. Oh. Would knock. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to get... All right, they're gone. I'm gonna leave it on. Man, it's rare where they break a line like that. He was like turning around and stuff, like right over there, a mile or two over there, not even. And as much as I didn't think he was coming for me, I was like, this is a little bit strange. They could have been picking up my cell signal. Sorry, I can't talk today. My cell signal. Tongue twister. Up. You know, if they come down and talk to me, they're not going to let me film it. All right. I'm thinking, let me do another transition. I got to keep going. And see what happens. Over and out. I just said over and out, and here he comes again. Why is he turning around? Way out here. They do fly out here. I mean, they do maneuvers and stuff, but... So you have to understand with this, I'm sure they work off satellite, but... Or they get good reception up there, but he just throttled down again. Can you imagine I caught them doing something like... You know, just like a, who knows, like just lighten the woods up or something. I would run there so fast. He's still here. Can you hear him? He's right over there. He's just hovering, I think. You know, it's possible if they were trying to locate this phone, I don't think it is me, by the way, but if just hypothetically I'm on 1 bar reception going in and out, they could be getting me, you know, losing me, and then getting me again, turning around, trying to get approximately where the signal is. I've never had a Blackhawk. I've had them pass me over the top, but to turn around like he is pretty weird. He's still hovering. All right, I'll turn it back on. Everything happens. All right, so check out how wild this is up here. It's so open. We got something really cool going on over there. I'm gonna go over there. It's a huge structure. I got the Blackhawk still hovering. You probably can't hear him in me walking, but he's not far. He's further than he was, but he's still doing something over the forest. So, and a really weird openness, right? But it's all there. It's like the blockage of forest. What in the heck is that? It's like the side of a teepee. The blockage in the forest. Oh, look at that. See what look at this X. So out, you know, surrounding this giant open field is amazing. So it's very difficult to get to this field. And then you get here, look what you got. I don't know whether to go to that teepee structure. Look at this thing. Whatever's going on there, I can't even tell. Or this one over here, which I see over and over again, the same type of structure, you know, a million times. Yes, 1 million. Just like the amount of money I should be paid for doing what I do. But that's okay, I'll be poor. Let's go over this way. None of this is ever about money, but it's like, hey, you know, someone's like, Mark, here's $1 million, put it in, you know, start a nonprofit foundation and take this to the next level. I'm one of the few people in the world that would never abuse a situation like that. You know, everyone else, they finally get money and they start, oh, he's like, I'm just going to buy a car. We really need a house. It's like, no, the money's for that. I'd rather use it for people, bring certain people out. You know, there's some very unique people in this world. You know, you put them out here, they can talk to them. Things like that. Look at this thing. It's a big structure. Man, this field's going forever and ever and ever back here. I'm taking too much video today. Holes filled. Very little eating yet. These open Bigfoot places. Look at the triples. Over now. Look. Old pine cone. Very old. This has not been touched this year. Left for dead, they moved to a new spot. You know, I think he spent too many years in the same spot. It would become, whoa. Look at that. Would become completely, you know, just too obvious, I think. And that's part of their trick. All right, I'm a little bit further than I should be without gear. I was fully geared up. There's an old bone. All day, and then for this one, I didn't. Oh man, did I find it finally? Like I ate, drank a lot, and then came in because I knew I could just do this in 3 or 4 hours. I don't need water for 3 or 4 hours. Okay. Yes, if I get stuck, then I'm screwed, but I don't care. It won't happen to me. The only way I get stuck up here is if they did it. Oh, look at that tribal little thing over there. I'm missing so much because I can see for like 200 yards at least, like when I'm out there, and I'm seeing all these teepee type things. And look at this in the open. I'm telling you, this is a secret field. It's a secret field. It's a secret. I could tell you. Here, let me give you an idea. How about this analogy? I could give you perfect directions on how to get here, okay? And you would not be able to get here. Work with that one. I even said the name of the road I'm on last video, or one of the videos, real quick. I said it. Not too many people caught it because it doesn't matter. You know, feel free. I almost feel like the guy that's like, I know where that road is. I'm going up there. I need to go see them. And it's like, you know, I almost feel like that guy. Maybe he should. You know, like if he can figure it out, you're probably helping him a little bit, and let him come out, you know, like that's fine. I leave clues all the time for people like that because I was one of those people. You're just going to be a little bit more intuitive than most people, a little bit, just take this just a little bit further than most. You're the ones like Diesel in New Jersey. You're the ones that are going to be getting the stuff because you're supposed to. It's not even a decision you make. It's just you have to get further in this. Why? Why are we doing that? What's the big picture? Other people, they love it, but they're just not. It's not, you know, it's not their favorite thing. Some girl, she might be, you know, into doing hair more or something, but she still loves Bigfoot. It's a certain person that has to come out here, you know, on their own even, and shoot the videos. And if you notice, most of the people that do it find amazing things because it's not random. They just, I can't explain it. I'm not explaining it, forget it. Look at this. So I got this hidden field. Oh, here's a big one. Look at that one. Look at that one. All right. Give me a minute. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back into the forest, you know, where I want to see if I can see what that big teepee was. Over and out. Okay, cool. So this is sort of like the Sasquatch Highway in here. You see this? So what they've done is they've completely blocked that off. You cannot walk through there, right? Completely blocked this off. Look at the triples. Right? This is completely blocked off. That's a giant structure right there. Right? And then in the middle, no problem. Look. Ah, sorry. You walk right through it. It's a nice, safe, open place for them to walk. You see that? And it's completely marked off. You know, I'm gonna jump back in here because I want to go find a teepee. Hold on. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm paralleling the inside of that forest that I was showing you earlier. Like I said, these are going to be broken down, you guys, because of my connection. So I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I want you to understand if I'm saying something that doesn't make sense, it's because it's on another video. You don't understand. When I see that, you got to remember, you guys, look, let's put the Sasquatch and all of this aside, okay? That's a work of art, okay? Think about how hard it is to make artwork out of trees that look like that. So you have to understand, trail marker. You have to understand how happy this, I mean, I literally, in my head, thank God. And I mean, I'm talking about not, look at this, not, just, I'm not saying like, oh, thank God. Like, you're not thanking God. You're just, that's an expression. I'm talking about genuinely thanking God. Every single time I see something like this. Because I know that it's something very, very special. And I know that it's something that hardly anybody can ever show you. And it makes me feel special. You know what I mean? Like, in that sense, like not really special, but like where I have a purpose. Like, you could feel that way in any job. You know, like, people are like, I love my job. It could be a teacher, you know, she just loves her job. She's special. You know, that's a unique situation to be in, to be able to love what you do. You know what I mean? These teachers have benefits, though, and all that, but here, look. I'm not looking for health insurance. I've seen the same thing. Look at the bend going underneath. This is great. I think I might have filmed this one already. Did I? Or no, I haven't been over this far yet. So there's another one that looks exactly like that over that way. Look at that. You know what I mean? I just feel, luckily, I mean, it took me 44 years of my life to finally get something, you know, that I love, that I love to do. So my reward is actually the artwork as well. I love to find the most unique looking. See, look, boom, right, and then right there is the exact duplicate of it. It's the same structure. It's exactly the same structure. Really think about this, what that looks like, and then to have another one over there. It's exactly the same. It has the same bends, it has the same things. It could be slightly different, but it means, when they come by, they know what it means. Right, guys? Tell them. Totem pole. The usage of this forest is a mind blower to me. They are running rampant through here. All right, in the interest of video, there was a big teepee somewhere, and I got sidetracked. I went into the Dogman world, and I could never relocate that. I think we have a little bit of it on video. All right, we're out. Another one. This side, this side. Very rare to see two of those so close. Look at this. That's not far off from what these guys are finding on the beach. I mean, those things are more interesting, but I think it's the same type of idea. X's. 151, 152, 153. I'm not kidding. It's about that today, at least. It could be more like 200 today. 200. I think you'll count if you even cared. I'm talking about the undeniable ones like that. I think even in the videos I'll put up today, you'll see at least 100. At least 100 X's I'm going to put up in videos just from this area. Look at this giant bend. You don't see too many like this except on Predator Hill, which I can't wait to go to. That's another exciting place, you guys. Wait till you see that. No one really knows what I have to show there. That's going to be a mind blower. I'm waiting for the summer. I'm waiting for someone to come out for that. Nice bend. Incredible. Over now. Okay. So here's the bottom. I didn't film this. I walked miles. Oh my God, I'm dying. I gotta get something to drink. I want to kind of walk you to my car because I want to show you what you have to go through to get in where I did, okay? So you have all this, right? It's clearly structures. You can't even get in here. Well, I just want to walk you to my car on this clip. I'm not going to point out the obvious as I do it, but well, I'll walk you to here because I have to duck. And there's my car. It looks completely normal, by the way. This way. I did catch a little bit of this, you know, when I got the right view. And I came in and, oh my God, that was the last hour of video. Unbelievable. What a day. Thank you, God. I love all of you guys. Over and out. See that? This is what people see. This is what I see.